He describes himself as a simple man who got lucky. But luck alone doesn't sell 200 million albums or keep you at the top of the music game for 4 decades. No, Rod Stewart has lashings of talent and an appetite for hard work as well. At 66, he's still belting out his greatest hits all over the world. He's bringing his show to Australia. And if all that's not impressive enough, he's just become a dad for the 8th time with wife Penny. Recently, I was lucky enough to catch up with him at his home in London.
Well done. What's that, apparently?
That's good.
Secret with apparently don't change your mind.
It's not every day you get a private coaching lesson with Rod Stewart.
Well, look at the shoes.
There's no excuse, come on.
Let alone in the grounds of his English mansion on his private pitch.
Oh, he was kind to me. First time a goalie's leapt out of the way for me.
Right, number 2.
At 66, Rod still kicks like a pro,
What shot? You missed it.
runs his own amateur team and plays home games here every Sunday.
Balls, please.
I was asking about 8 kids and then in terrific physical shape as well. What we're talking about here is the survival of the fittest.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. Yeah. What's he talking about?
Soccer has always been his second love. When you've kicked as many career goals as Rod,
Perfect.
you can afford to indulge your passions.
All I've done is do what most guys would have done if they got lucky. I know a lot of cars and a lot of shagging and drinking. You know, most blokes would do that. And, you know, I've grown up now. I don't do one of those things.
It's a wonder that most blokes don't hate you.
No, I don't. I never feel any hate, you know, because again, it's more of a good on you, Rod. Well done, you know. Got yourself out of your working class surroundings and you made the most of it.
And there's the little trooper here, look.
He may have lived every bloke's dream, but these days, at home with wife Penny and little Aidan, the youngest of his 8 children, Rod's every bit the doting dad.
Carry on.
Our little miracle.
You know, all the children, but especially the 2 younger ones, him and Alistair, I have to have a fix of them every day. I mean, until I get out in the morning, I've got to find them and just go, oh, gee, coochie. It's priceless.
I think my favourite bit is the scent gland on the top of the head. Just there. Yeah. What a softy you are.
Oh, absolute softy.
And he's so mild-mannered, this little one. Not that one.
There was nothing mild about Rod's wild youth. As lead singer of The Faces, alongside the legendary Ronnie Wood, he helped define what rock and roll excess was all about. Can I rummage around in your remote past?
Behave yourself.
Have I got it confused, or did you blokes chuck the furniture out of the hotel window?
Oh, yeah. And it seems foolish nowadays, but the reason we did it is because, you know, especially in the holiday inns, we'd get no respect. You know, they didn't want to serve us. They just thought we were
I know what it's
stars,
like.
you know. So we just took our revenge. Televisions, we'd empty the rooms out of furniture and put it in the elevator and send all the furniture down to the lobby. In fact, we were still doing that in the 80s. I actually did it in Perth and got a huge bill of $11,000 in the 80s.
Oh, Maggie, I couldn't have tried anymore.
Tell me about the wonderful song Maggie May.
Yeah, it was my first shag.
And you wrote about it.
Yeah, I did. She was an older woman. I think she probably was in her late 30s and I was 17. And that's all there is to it. There's a few little things added to make it a story.
All you did was wreck my bed, and in the morning kick me in the head.
And have you immortalised many of you, as you charmingly put it, your shags
My shag.
into songs?
No, I think that's the only one.
How did you do it? What have you got?
I'm embarrassed. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a standardly good-looking bloke. I don't know what it is.
Oh, you're a very attractive man.
Yeah, I suppose so. But I mean, I'm not.
But to
Brad
pull that
Pitt, am
roll
I?
call of birds,
Yeah. I used to do all right even before I was in the music business. You know, I had probably a good chat-up line and.
Putting in the effort.
Yeah, no, I think I can be when I want to, fairly charming and well-mannered.
I think of the line, some guys have all the luck.
Oh, that's very true.
That's you.
Yeah, that's very true.
Baby, I'll try to love again, but I know.
Rod seemed to move effortlessly from one-leggy blonde to the next. The one who broke his heart was New Zealander Rachel Hunter. Rachel walked away from their marriage along with their 2 young children.
The first cut is the deepest. Baby, I know.
Yeah, I was very much in love with her and I didn't see it coming. You know, it wasn't her fault. There was nobody else involved on both sides. She just felt, you know, she hadn't grown. You know, women are like trees. They go through their 20s and into their 30s. They grow and tentacles come out. Not literally, but they still enjoy their life.
I'm not a girl like that.
Oh, you are, you dirty bugger. Yeah. But no, I wasn't prepared for it.
Cheers.
Cheers. Meet the latest, and Rod assures me, the last lady of the manor, his 3rd wife, Penny Lancaster.
Rod Stewart has. You succumbed? What is it? What is the charm? What is the attraction of the man?
He has that old-fashioned charm. He's a true gentleman, but he's a cheeky boy at the same time. He's got that fantastic combination, you know, youth and wisdom all in one.
I mean, what an incredible lifestyle for you.
Yes,
I
well,
mean,
actually,
it's still rock and roll, isn't it?
my mum and dad, where I was brought up, is just 10 minutes down the road. But my garden was a lot smaller than this one. Very well manicured, but a lot smaller.
He must be besotted by you because I've learned that each night from Vegas he will jet back to LA in his own jet just to spend it with you.
He's a family man. He's a family man, you know. And he wouldn't feel comfortable going out on tour if myself and our 2 younger sons couldn't join us. He does enjoy being with his family, and it's not so much fun out on the road by yourself.
So you have tamed what might be rock and roll's wildest man.
I wouldn't say tamed. He still has a very wild side to him.
Rod has certainly sown his wild oats over the years. A paddock full. 8 children with 5 different women. His eldest daughter is now 48, while little Aidan is just 5 months.
I'm very proud of my kids, very, very proud of them. Funny thing is with the little one, so many of them, I can't remember their names now, Alistair,
Yeah.
when I'm around the house, I'm Dad, but when I'm on tour now, if I'm away for a couple of nights, he calls me Rod Stewart. Isn't that fantastic?
isn't that terrific?
Yeah.
How's Rod with the nappies?
As long as it's during the day, I'm okay. I can't seem to do the night things anymore.
But even though he's an old hand at fatherhood, over 5 decades, things have changed.
There were no lights on. It was just candlelight. So he.
Penny chose a water birth. That's very trendy.
Rod was in the water with me.
You jumped into the bath as well.
Yes,
Behind her in the G-string.
Massaging my
Massaging
back.
her back and helping. And that's why I'm sure he's so mild-mannered, you know, and cuddly.
Conception was also a little different this time. Aidan was an IVF baby.
We found the right doctor and the miracle worked.
And the procuring of that successful sperm,
How was it done?
how was it done?
Well, we just, rush it down there in the Ferrari and give it, and they put it in the fridge and wait for it to be used.
Did your missus go with you?
Of course, yeah.
Oh, so it wasn't cold.
She drove the Ferrari. I was too tired after the ejaculation.
In this charmed life, the only stroke of bad luck came 11 years ago. Thyroid cancer threatened to silence that distinctive voice.
You're going to have a cancer. Thyroid cancer is probably the the easiest one to get rid of in the early stages.
But not the best thing to have if you're a singer.
Yeah, the operation could have gone terribly wrong and could have lost my voice, which I did for quite a while.
Oh, right, so you had to redevelop your voice?
Yeah, because they cut right through the muscles.
Yeah.
But it came back after about 9 months.
And with his voice back in fine form, Rod made a career comeback, performing some of the greatest American songs ever written.
You know, I grew up with these songs, and it's amazing how they do enter the subconscious, these songs, because even Penny knows them, and she's only 40. Some of them were written 60, 70 years ago. But it was a big decision. You know, I felt like a bit of a rock and roll traitor the night before the album came out, but, you know, we've done 27 million.
But it's his rock classics that fans still love to hear. We'll get our chance next year when Rod brings his greatest hits world tour to Australia. With sales of 200 million albums, there'll be no shortage of material and plenty to celebrate, and probably no need to lock up your daughters. And you're going to perform in a few wineries as well.
Yes, I like the wineries.
You have a fondness for
Yeah, everyone's pissed as a fart by the time you go on. And it's a great, and they do behave themselves, by the way. You know, it's a great, it doesn't feel like work when I come down to Australia. I love the country, and I'm not just saying that, you know.
Now, I've got a 9-year-old. I've got to keep going for a while, but you've got one that's not even 6 months. You're going to be singing into your 80s.
Oh, no, I can't imagine that.
Why not?
But I would love to. I love singing. I really do. I love performing.
You're out there doing it for the rest of us, mate.
Ah, bless you.
Thanks for your time.
Oh, okay.
Hello, I'm Adam Hegarty. Thanks for watching 60 Minutes Australia. Subscribe to our channel now for brand new stories and exclusive clips every week. And don't miss out on our extra minute segments and full episodes of 60 Minutes on 9now.com.au and the 9Now app.